Okay. All right, who's ready for some comparative emotional whiplash compared to the last stream that was like half an hour ago? Hello, everybody! Once again, I'm Chun. This is my channel. Where else would I be? We got Crenbowl. What else would I be playing? Quiet, they might know something.
Statler and Waldorf?
No, looks like they split for good.
Speaking of knowing
Maybe
something.
they didn't like the acoustics.
Why, can't you hear what's being said on stage?
Every word.
Yeah, this time, it's Crenbowl Season 22, Week 6. It's Necromantic Horror, the Death Talk Reborn, versus the LA Cedars, the Halfling team, played by Just a Hippo. Oh, come now, why is... I forgot to change the the sound capture. Dang it, I knew I forgot something. Alright, fixed it.
Why do we always come here?
I guess we'll never know.
It's like
All
a
right.
kind of torture.
So
to
he's
have to
ready.
Watch the show.
I'm just about ready, but let's go over our teams first. The Death Talk Reborn. Our team. We have Euripides Upman, our minus agility a flesh golem, who will hopefully be doing work. Sia Boyd, our leap werewolf, the ballerina howler herself versus her father, Luke A. Boyd, who has gotten dauntless. He's going to be hunting some pretty big guys later. Plus Sneaky Git, if I ever decide to foul with him. Our wraiths, who have tried to do work, but have so far been unsuccessful. Heranos Be Blind and Guilty as Hell are here to help. Our ghoul runner ate off the floor with Pro. Hopefully that'll help him pick up the ball better. And our zombies, Anik with Strip Ball and Dauntless, Enoch with Block, Einik Unleveled, Onik with Dirty Player, and Eunuch the Second because the original joke died. That's oddly serendipitous in a certain extent. We did buy another re-roll with our winnings for that, and after replacing the zombie, so we now have 3. Problem being on that, our opponents are the LA Cedars. It's a Halfling team, who looks like he is saving for levels. We have Kobe Treant, who could get a random skill, but is probably not. Shatriel O'Neal with Block. These trees, with having so much SPP, are going to be a problem, which means that they are going to be hunted by Luke. Dauntless plus Claw, that should be eating through them. It should, anyway. Austin Leaves, the Halfling. They just Halfling lineman. Jerry Westwood, a lineman. Derek Bircher, minus pass lineman. All right. Kareem Akorn Jabbar, a lineman. Magic Juniper, a lineman. LeBron Elms, a lineman. Xavier Cherry, a lineman. Mark Arbol, a lineman. Luca Branchich, a lineman. James Hickory, a lineman, who was out this week apparently. And Lamar Oakham, a hefty. Interesting choice. 2 rerolls, 2 dedicated fans, no apothecary. Should be interesting to see. I'm really more worried about how damaging these trees have been than anything else. But at the same time, halflings can be oddly bashy and certainly have a tendency for fouling. He doesn't have nearly as deep a bench as I'm sure he would like, with only having 1 with that injury out. But we'll see what happens. We shall see what in fact happens. I have been doing some practice games on my own, partly because I'm trying to grind up for a couple of other things for next season. Because I want to have this, I want to be thematic for next season. One way or another, I want it to be thematic. I'm not sure who I'm playing, who I'm playing just yet, but we'll see it when it happens. All right, let's just pop open Discord really quick. Jump over here. I know he's there, but just in case. All right. So I'll start spinning. Well, let's click that. And we'll go to join game. All right. We're playing on Halfling pitch, it seems. Or is it just human pitch? Well, one way or another, this is going to be should be an interesting game. Man, I really want to build a model of these stadiums. Because I've got the board to build it with. And heck, I might even just do a whole flocked field. But here we go, folks. It's Halflings versus Necromantic Horror. Death Talk Reborn versus the LA Cedars. How is this going to turn out? Possibly with me having far less rerolls. I only have 30, so I'm just going to grab an assistant coach because I can't do anything else. He gets 450,000 to do stuff. What's he going to get? As if I didn't already know. Cindy Pie Whistle is on his list. That'll be helpful for him. Certainly. Puggy Bacon Breath, another star player. Oh, he's still got enough for the Master Chef. He's getting a wizard and a Master Chef. I'm in danger.
2 star players on one team.
Cindy Pie Whistle. Puggy Bacon Breath. All right. Here we go. That opens up his bench. And he kicks off first, or picks rather. I just realized that the color of the ring determines... Oh wait, no, it's red. What the fuck am I talking about? Oh, whatever. You know what? I'll receive in the second half. Actually, no. I want shots at the trees. I want shots at the trees. How is he going to set up? Will he keep up with this organization? Swapping trees. Both trees on the line. There we go. Trees are strength 6. For the werewolves to be effective, I need at least 3 people next to him. Man, I wish I had guard then. The first and foremost thing is what I should do is go after the halflings. Eat through the halflings. Injure them. They're only armor 7 up. I should be able to eat through this. We're starting with Puggy. Fend in the middle between 2 trees. That's going to be nice. There's only strength 2. I'll work with this. 3, 4. If I can knock Mara, they're still. We'll find out. This will be fine. This will be fine. Euripides can get a little extra help. Here comes the ball. We have Adolf in the back line, ready to receive. Pitch invasion. Uh-oh.
Smells good.
Ah, damn it. Hieronymus and Enoch get knocked down. That's not what I needed. That is not what I needed. Okay. Yeah, that's still that. Although, ooh, actually, no. Anik is the best. He's got Dauntless, so I can get a 2-die on a tree with Dauntless. I can get a 2-die on a tree with Dauntless Werewolf if I can do this properly. All I need is a push here. I just need a push.
I should probably say something
That's
meaningful
fine.
to all our Cabal Vision viewers. All I can think of is
Oh, he's got Fend. Damn it.
Find me some action.
I can still get it from the side, so I'm gonna take Luke and blitz Kobe Treant. Oh great, he stole 2 of my rerolls too. That's delightful. All right. Come on, Dauntless.
Oh dear. I hope that player has written a will.
Claw!
Players,
He's stunned. You know, that's actually...
right. You should know. You've interviewed enough of them.
Yeah, that's what I needed. All right, pick up the ball. Come on, Adolf. 6 in the pickup. Come this way and we'll be a bit more defensive about our choices
Players
here.
arrive to assist their teammate.
Halflings are stunty. Oh, it's a fireball. Nope. Okay. So halflings are stunty. They'll be able to cage dive just about anything that I can put up. They have more skills in general. But if I can continue having Luke hunt trees, that'll just be a bonus for me in general. Especially if I can get some actual removals versus just stuns. But at the same time, I can also surf Mark Arbol.
Got any advice for the budding coach then, Bob?
Yeah. Always wear underpants, because you never know who might be looking.
I left a fairly good...
Both ways.
I think my position is okay. I shouldn't be able to be easily blitzed here. Solid line in front of that. Only 1 tree can act. Lamar Oakham isn't throwable. But is he going to foul Hieronymus? He's at least going to make sure he stays put. Meanwhile, Mark Arbol can just be surfed here just fine. He's got a few more pieces to move. That doesn't change my ability to surf.
You know, I often think Blood Bowl might be better if we just got rid of the whole ball thing and got straight to the
Then with that surf, I can still just take all my werewolves straight up to the side and be fairly okay.
The bow. It's just war then, Bob. You can see that anytime at my house.
Again? Let's go there.
3 pieces left, including the star player. Well, he's able to knock down Euripides. That's expected. He can get 2 dies on him easily enough.
If I had a gold crown for every player I've seen lying on the field during my career, well, I could start my
And here
own
comes a
team.
blitz into Luke. That's going to be a 1 die.
Right?
All right. That protects his player from being surfed. It's a good way of getting a... Oh, here comes a fireball. Nope. Okay, that's going to scare me every time. Alright, well, stand up, Enoch. Stand up, Euripides. I can make a hole through there just fine. A couple of 2-dies. Stand up, Euronymous. Alright, we're going to start with Onik.
They've got the advantage, but there is
That's fine.
no sure thing in blood. Push back, but not over.
That creates the hole.
A good coach always uses the right player for the right job.
Needing to be careful with how I use my rerolls. Actually, Anik is free. I'm gonna come up there and be obnoxious. This means that... Let's go hunting trees!
Jeremiah
Yeah!
always said superior skills prevail.
I'll take a rush with Sia to keep the ball safe. Successfully.
That
Good.
feels like a streak of
We'll hit him successfully.
Something, Jim, but I wouldn't call it lightning.
Come on, kick his head in! Close enough!
That guy will never fall.
Alright, anything else? Yes? No? No? Okay, good. Go! Oh, that's actually a decent spot for a fireball!
Ready for a barbecue?
And he hit all 4. He hit 4, no, 3. Alright, so loose ball. But no more fireball. Don't have to worry about that anymore. And Kobe Treant has taken root.
beautiful. Now we're going to need a lumberjack.
I never saw that before. That's cool.
Out those teeth, Jim. They'll have to pick up.
Oh, use the... No, he's got block. That's Puggy, isn't it? Yep, that's Puggy. So block into block, not bad. It's a halfling team. I have a lot of experience with halfling teams. They can be obnoxious. They can get everywhere. They can be oddly brutal. If you ever wanted to see the scene that Pichu-kun was talking about with Miyamoto Musashi, the scene that happened to her. Oh, really?
Unity is strength.
A 1-die into a skull, re-rolling that, obviously, into a POW. Oh, lucky him. Stay put, probably.
That'll help the player move without risk.
Remember what I said about being oddly brutal? Nice. And he goes for that re-roll. No? Yes?
Reach the ball before
No.
the start of the
Okay, so that keeps a few things open for me. Alright, and honestly, Luke is free as a goddamn bird. To die. I just need to mark people up.
push back, but not over.
Blocking the block.
Can't argue with that call, can you, Bob?
Well, he's got dodge. I can at least push him around a little bit. let's see. Well, I don't have to worry about Kobe Treant for all that much. Let's bring over Einik over here and make sure everybody is properly marked. Hit that blitz. We'll see what happens. Maybe I can kick the ball to a different spot. It'd be better if it hit for Sia. Works for me. We'll bounce the ball away. You know, that's not a bad spot, I guess. Kind of wish Sia had jump up. All right. Let's do this one at a time. There's the reroll. And Sia injures herself trying to get away from a halfling as the camera is deep in the grass. Well, we tried. Well, he stands up, but he's still... I have no interest in doing anything of hitting Kobe Treant and breaking his roots. And the problem that Sia's injury didn't regenerate. What was the regenerate roll? It was a 1. Good. So that's good for him. Bad for me.
Those players are running each other ragged. Were you much of a runner on the field?
Absolutely not, Jim. I stood on the line of scrimmage and my victims, rival players, came to me.
Alright, let's see. Well, maybe... Alright, well, Adolf and Luke are still perfectly capable of being... ball carriers. That's fine.
That'll help the player move without risk.
As long as Gil can remain being an obnoxious little prick in the way, that'll be useful. But we're still talking about halflings here. That's -2 on the pickup.
With such easy prey, I may swoop down myself. I fancy a bite.
I realize this isn't exactly a high bar to pass, but
Nice.
practicing against the AI does not help you against human players. Especially considering that I was just literally grinding for, what's the word? Battle pass things. I just want some of the aesthetic stuff, you know? Alright, let's see. Let us... Einik into Mark Arble. That's fine. Throw him here. Get him out of here! KO! Alright. Alright. That will mark him up.
Any action this player makes risks a turnover.
We'll get Eunuch up here to start being obnoxious. If I can get rid of a -3 and maybe get it down to a -1. We'll see what happens. What's the better one here? honestly, it might... No, it'd be better to blitz with Adolf, so we'll do this first. We'll get the -1 here.
Werewolves do make good Blood Bowl players.
I agree that you could indeed say that, as long as they don't attack members of their own team.
Blitz? Pro reroll? No. Alright, well... Oh, okay. Oh, I guess it did. So I had to choose the... Whatever. You know what? Fine. Stay put. It's still a -2.
These players have literally no hands.
Well, we tried. We're certainly trying. The best if I can keep him from scoring in the first half. But if I can absolutely score in this half, that'd be great. He does get last turn though. And I've not been able to do enough damage. Admittedly, the only actual lasting damage so far has been Sia injuring herself. That's going to give him a 1 die on... No, it's a 2 die on Gil. 2 die on Euripides.
What was you...
Who's still just standing there being perfectly good. If anybody can take the beating from the trees, it's Euripides. And honestly, if I can get Adolf away... so I can get Luke back onto hurting trees and becoming the wood chipper that he was meant to be in this game.
Yeah, okay. So he's not pretty.
Alright, so Puggy fails foul appearance. He could re-roll that, but he's got Loner. I wouldn't recommend it. It's a -2 to pick up for him. I've got 4 players in reasonable action. He's got 3, but Stunty evens that out a bit. The POW on Eunuch II opens up Derek Bircher. Not like... But like I say, Dodge and Stunty is like pretty consistent. 5 movement is a bit of obnoxious, though. Obnoxiously slow, that is. They're faster than dwarves, but that's also not saying much. Alright. Euripides, stand up, please. Just be a good tree handler and handle trees. Thank you. Kazam! Now, what's that? Oh, I said Kazam. That ends the curse. Okay, the pickup is actually a -1, so I can take Onik here for a 2 die. If I can knock him down...
Oh, too easy.
That's a push. Oh, this could be fun. Problem is, it's a 1 die. It's a 1 die into a... It's a 2 die into a 1 die, but I could surf him. I'll move Einik up here as extra support for the ball. Go for it! It's a stumble. Will he not and save himself? Because if he doesn't, I'm going to fucking surf him. No, he's thinking about it.
Well, they say all good things come to an end.
What's that got to do with this show?
Honestly, good choice.
still choose this one.
All right. Adolf has the ball. This is fine. Where his position is not desirable, but this is fine. One die with block is bad.
And that's a lesson for you, punk.
Which probably means that Puggy, once he gets enough stuff, is going to be taking a blitz against Adolf. Although, it will only be one dice. This is a tight scrum. Nine players, then 12 spaces. Probably more soon. Puggy is def... Yep, there's the blitz. Into Adolf. It's a push. He could re-roll that. He will. It's a POW, so he gets it. But who's going where, why, and when? He can't surf anybody. He's moving the werewolf back. Oh, he's gonna surf if he... Adolf is stunned. There's a catch. Luka Branchich is probably going to try and surf Luke. Which, honestly, why wouldn't you?
The opposing team will have to work hard against this player.
I mean, it's only a one die that you're going to be able to get. No. No, actually, he can't surf him right now because Einik is marked by LeBron. Einik is marking LeBron Elms. That'd be Zarg dice. So better to run. If there's really going to be a Throne Controllers on that Farewell to Switch stream, I might pop in later after the game, Kitsu, so keep me informed on it's going. Well, Euripes is going to fall over again. Come on, take the shot again.
And affiliated trades.
I'm an honorary member, Jim.
Yes, I saw your infamous after-dinner speech at last year's GBAT Awards. The following riot was really quite wonderful.
All right, we'll get Guilty Azel back on his feet.
Let's see the player get out of that one, Bob.
All right, so we'll have 2 die here, turning into good. He's going to use Fend, of course, which is fine for me. Doesn't stop him from falling on the ground. If he doesn't use Fend, I'm going to follow up and get some easy hits. I mean, I'm going to get some easy hits anyway if I can get the movement right. That'll use up all my stuff, but I can't... But risking that dodge is terrible. Although, actually, this is a better... That's a better hit. It's 2 die with block, requiring less crap. That's a better blitz.
Can't argue with that call, can
And it turns out just as fine as I want it. Knock him down. The ball is in a good spot to get picked up. All right, let's take this one step at a time.
A blind incontinent halfling avoid that.
Just put one foot in front of the other. And soon you'll be walking across the floor. Just put one foot in front of the other. And soon you'll be walking out the door. Oh. Well, Einik's getting surfed. he's fine.
Stop the ball.
Now that's interesting. Ooh, excuse me. What even is this? It's minus armor value. Oh no. Do I have to fire Sia now?
Hey, that play looked almost competent. Count those teeth, Jim. They'll have to pick up most of them off the ground in a few seconds' time.
You know, you could have taken the both down there, dude, and broken your take route. The patty cake works, though. It's fun. Come on, do your stuntiness. That's only one tackle zone on the ball. You can dodge into and out of that just fine. Just gotta roll a 4 up on the pickup. I mean, we're both running out of time to score. Foul? No. Alright, he's not even going to try for it. Alright, so I am down my werewolves. My only scoring opportunity is Onik right now. We'll hit you.
Snotling baked in a pie stands more chance than this poor kid. Actually, I'm getting
Get him out of here! That's not getting him out of here.
I should probably say something.
Neither is
meaningful for
that.
Our Cabal Vision viewers. Think of as splat.
What's a... No, that's Zarg dice. That's a 1 die. That I could 2 die and hopefully get away to a better dodge.
Unity is strength.
Stay put.
he's now as free as a fart in a thunder.
Alright. If I can knock him down, or even just push him.
I should probably say something meaningful.
That works.
For our Cabal Vision viewers.
Follow up, please.
Splat.
No armor break. Four to a 3.
Great. Greased balls would struggle to dodge through them.
Alright, I'm not going to make any more shots with that. You know what? Zarg dice with block into block, not the worst.
A good coach always uses.
You know what? I could be wrong, though.
Right job.
And he doesn't hesitate or misclick.
Count those teeth, Jim. They'll have to pick up most of them off the ground in a few seconds' time.
Could make another 2 die. Like, Euripides is doing his job well here. There's a -3 on the pickup. I only have 1 turn to score, and Adolf is not in the right spot for that. Damn it. Well, he's the only one that could pick up the ball anyway on my team readily enough anyway. So I'm not going to worry about that. I can't score on my half. That's unfortunate. I sadly didn't.
How do I
Sadly
look at
opened up
HD?
Puggy because I thought that was Puggy hitting. All right. Lamar Oakham can't be thrown.
Those teeth, Jim. They'll have to pick up most of them off the ground
Well, that both down works for him and just... And Euripides is stunned. Alright. Star player Blitz into possibly Adolf. If he can get rid of all of my good positionals for ball carrying, that basically guarantees me not being able to score, which means he can score at his leisure. Oh, he's blitzing into Gil?
Slippery like an eel. Why not just squash him next time?
Sprint. Adolf needs sprint. And even then, only if he kept moving forward. Damn it. Well, let's at least see if I can't keep him from doing throw teammate right at the end. I mean, he can't do throw teammate anyway, so what does it worry?
There's only one word to say about
Alright, let's try and get some damage in. Yep, nope. Dodge is proving to be just as obnoxious as always. Two die into Lamar Oakham. That's good. Maybe Hieronymus can get some points. No. Two die into Puggy. He's got dodge. This doesn't matter.
Hey, that play looked almost competent.
Dang it. All right. Well, I didn't score. He can't score. The entire action of this game has just been around in this section of the world. And then it's just going to end up being patty cake. Block Zombie is proven to be very effective. Keep going, Enoch. That's going to be a 2-die against Gil.
Are they dancing or fighting?
Now his buddy
Uh-oh. Oh, dang it! Come on! Regen!
They're going to be carrying
No!
this scar around for the rest of their short life.
And it's a miss next game. Dang it!
This show brought a tear to my eye.
Really?
Yeah, I'm sitting on a tack.
now his buddy can move freely.
He at least doesn't have the fireball, and there goes that. He's of course going to challenge it, because why wouldn't you? Yeah, nope, that's fair.
That ref is sending the player off.
All right, and that's the end of the half. He gets possession. Both sides have sustained some amount of damage. More so for me. Come on, Luke. Yes, Luke's back. All right. Our zombies survived. This is fine. It's just fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's really not fine. I only have one of each positional left. Sia's possibly going to get fired, although 8 up is still not bad. Gil is out for next week. And Cindy Pie Whistle is going to take the field. And Puggy, because why not? All right.
This needs to be a hell of a catch.
All right.
One of those stunty cooks making a stew.
Oh, good. I did not lose my rerolls.
Will the big one manage to lay out an opponent of half his strength?
Patty cake, patty cake. Oh, wait, it's eunuch.
The ball is currently secure, but now they must grab it.
All right. It is entirely possible. But Luke is going to be focused on killing some people, and especially since he moved Mark Arble over, that'll be easier. Stay put. Nope, he's following up. Okay.
He seems a little stunned, doesn't he?
He's keeping an eye on the entire field. And the pickup goes poorly for him. Reroll?
I'll be blunt here.
Nope.
If you can't pick the ball, then what are you doing with the sport?
All right. That's tempting. Stand up, eunuch. +1, so that's still a 2-die. As long as if I hit a 1 and 3, because stand firm stops that problem in its absolute tracks. Stand back up, Enoch. I need to get rid of trees. Come on, Dauntless.
This is going to be decisive.
Works for me.
How are they going to catch or run with a ball if they're constantly writhing around on the ground?
All right. Few steps over. We're not going to chase immediately after the ball. We're going to have to play this smart. Kick him in the head. Yeah! Points! Get him out of here!
Yet.
Who got that? Nick? Yes. Let's have fun. Euripides! One, 2, 3, 6. I can get a 1-die in here. Oh, I can't blitz. All right. Well, that's fine. It's at least ways to get Hieronymus up in here. And actually, let's just go a little bit further forward so I'm not stacking everything nearby. All right, and that'll be done. Okay. I got rid of 1. He's down to 10. I still only have 9. Oh, I didn't move Adolf. Well, him being a safety is just fine. Alright, Shatriel O'Neill is taking root and is remaining on the ground.
Oh dear, from pitch assassin to lowly houseplant.
Nope, he's not staying on the ground, but he is taking root.
He didn't see the opponents around him, did he?
And Kobe Treant is still moving.
Oh no, my mistake. He's on the ground.
Probably want to eat Pie Whistle before she can start throwing pie bombs. All right. Who's gonna go for the ball? Well, he's probably going to blitz into Hieronymus.
At Massive Bifford fan on Twerper has just sent you a rather intimate message, Bob.
He's caging the ball.
What does ogre on ogre action mean? Yeah, okay.
And a
No,
blitz.
he's not pretty. And again, you're no stunner yourself.
Hey! Reroll that.
Fix this
Nope, he's taking the patty cakes. Makes the dodge and the pickup. All right, so who does Luke want to eat? I'm going to bring Enoch down. Get Adolf to swing over. Stand up Onik. Two die, that's easy enough. Yeah, that's just a bunch of Zarg dice, so I don't have to worry about that. I still get a 2 die into a 1 die with Frenzy. Or possibly a 2 die to take down Shatriel O'Neill again. Three, four, five. That's still Zarg dice against 6. Could also blitz into Austin Leaves and stick on Cindy Pie Whistle.
There's only one word to say about this ball.
Not a word, Jim. A sound.
We'll get Euripides a bit of something. All right. Who do we eat? How do we eat? Oh, let's just eat LeBron. Actually, let's be a little bit more strategical about this. We'll eat LeBron.
I think the werewolf is hungry, Jim.
Would you like to go down onto the pitch and feed him?
And I still get the 2 die. This is gonna be real bad for Luke. Unless he can get away. He's one of my rerolls. He gets away. Can he get away? Away. Yes, he can. That should not have happened. But the ball is in no better spot.
The Bank of Altdorf. It's said there is no safer place for your money.
That's because they share the vault with the Gold Wizards, and nobody's gonna steal from them.
I could get a 2-die into I can get a... 6 plus 3.
He shouldn't
Wow,
have
that I
jumped.
could
The
almost...
show's not that bad.
That's a natty little move. Still, I'm willing to bet a good punch will have him face down in the mud.
Alright.
They're still starving.
I'm relying a lot on Hieronymus's block. Plopped a picture in tombs. I'll take a look at that in a bit, Kitsu. And take root happens. Yay!
Dear, from pitch assassin to lowly houseplant.
Go, big guy. Trample all over.
And he doesn't have block, so he's going to use a reroll and fall over anyway, which reduces the take root. But it also opens up my zombies!
This player.
And that allows me to move my zombies.
He'll get an assist now.
Alright, we'll keep Anik here just... Actually, we'll move Anik up here. We'll pull back... Where's a good place for Einik? We'll pull Einik over here. There's no real good spot for Adolf to be, frankly. Alright. Who do I fucking eat? Two GFIs for a 2-die to hopefully kill Pie Whistle. Let's eat her. We ate her. Get her out of here. Go. All right. Okay, explosive pies are out of the equation. But but that right side of the field is wide open. Chatriel O'Neill is taking root. He's taking root. He's not moving.
Yeah, okay. So he's not pretty. Then again, you're no stunner yourself.
Hopefully Hieronymus
Player move without risk.
doesn't get injured. He doesn't. That's good. Take root succeeds. Stand up succeeds. That's just going to hold Anik there, which is fine. I anticipated that. This game is likely going to go to overtime, which is fine. It's better for him than for me.
I've played on this pitch before, Jim. Oh, we lost, if I lost the ball. And then
He's gonna try for it next turn.
corpses. I was a little grumpy that day.
Not exactly in a good spot for it either. He's covered his his options very well, frankly. So what I could do is okay. So what I could do, I'm gonna bring Enoch over one space. I'm gonna make the pass as difficult as possible. That -2 will help. Adolf is going to swing down and prepare to run safety in case something does go boom. Onek is going to go here. Stand up, Hieronymus, before I forget. Dodge works. The block. Tolerable at the moment.
Now his buddy can move freely.
One die.
Stop him!
Reroll. Hope for the one. Okay, you know what? I'm actually okay with this. We'll bring Einek up here. No. Better to take the... Alright. Take the 2 die here. That's fine. Pushes are good. Dauntless!
Oh, look at that little snotling attacking the troll.
Alright.
Now's the time, gentlemen. If one of the team's gonna play hidden up their collective sleeves, then they need to action it before time runs out.
Player's fist
The
is
werewolf
about
has not
the
done
same
near as
size
much as I'd
his
hoped it to do.
entire opponent.
He's now as free as a fart in a thunderstorm.
He's not rooted. Shatriel O'Neal is. He can't... he is blitzing Luke? I'm going to save that reroll.
Hey, that man looked almost competent.
That player is about to get punched above and below the belt at the same time.
Hey, that play looked almost competent.
You just put Luke in a decent spot to also help with whatever throw teammate play you're going to try to do here that I just know you're going to try to do. I prepared for it. I put 2 zombies next to your guy.
One managed to lay out
No,
a
you're going to
point
punch him.
off his
Okay. And he's stunned. You can just run Mark Arbold down. He's going to try to do something. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's a terrible idea. Although... Two rerolls left. Need to be mindful of the overtime that's looming over. Adolf is ready to be Trixie. This has to be the play. There we go. My dodging is doing fine. Ha!
Wow, what a didn't expect that.
There, all right. All right, we're working. We're cooking here. We're cooking with gas. Austin, leave. Get him out of here! Points for Euripides! Oh, boy. Hey, Kitsu, do you mind clipping that? Because that was a perfect one-liner for that guy.
That player should punch the other enemy players quickly before trying anything else.
Those players are very close. Smells like a fight is about to happen.
Really? Nope, not the ball carrier. Okay, I thought it was... Ball carrier is Mark Arbold. Trill O'Neill succeeds take root, fails to stand up, so that's good. That's that player still on the ground. Kobe Treant is not marked. Why is he not marked? Ah, well. Blitz! It's a one die, of course. He gets the POW. Excuse me, please survive. He does.
Player on the ground. The coach will be spitting teeth.
Actually, oh no, Kobe Treant can move and then throw. This is a problem. Well, the good job is I still have my safety. Why'd you do that? Adolf is preparing it himself. Oh, the emphasis on die. Get two die. It is so very die. Also do a one die. He's got block. Enix has got block. I'm gambling on getting into overtime. Got him! Let's throw the ball here. Get him out of here! Yes! Euripides, I love ya!
It's really hurt.
Hey, you know what? I can do shit from here. Stand up unit. My frickin' I can do shit from here. Dodge, pick up. Dodge, pick up. Yes! Thank you, Kitsu. Euripides, I'm giving you a strength skill. That doesn't put anything on Kobe Treant. It doesn't put anything on Luke.
Talismans are
One die, push. Reroll. Both down. Okay. Luke!
More of an incendiary fight.
Second, what's happening down there?
Dang it! He didn't survive either.
Looks painful. That's it. Pick up the ball. Apparently, it's more difficult than it seems.
Oh, he's going to die now.
Greased balls would struggle to dodge through that defensive line. That player better get up. Nothing good comes from spending any time on the ground in this game.
He's got block, but so too does Enoch and Hieronymus. Eunuch is in range. Enoch is in range. Enoch is in range. Hieronymus is in range. I'm going to kill this man. Nope, don't dodge. Do not dodge. Do this, though. Do this. It's +1. Actually, do this. Was I going to say you can actually score this, but it seems like even thing that brings in Streamer Curse. I mean, if that reroll hadn't knocked out...
They're going for the ball.
They're attacking the ball carrier, Bob.
Okay.
No, Jim. I'm watching the same match as you. That'll help a player move without risk.
Do it! I'm saving that last reroll. I need that last reroll.
Nuffle must be holding him up. That player should punch the other enemy
He
player
can't
quickly
score.
before trying anything else.
It's entirely possible. He could hand off to Xavier Cherry, throw with Kobe Treant down here, and score. It's possible. But it's a -3 to catch. It's -3 to catch. -3 to pass. And never mind the 1, 2, 3, 4 dodges minimum he would need to make. Or actually, maybe just 2 dodges. He's running away like a scared little cowardly chicken man. That's right, the scared little cowardly chicken man. It's going to overtime.
Like a rotten apple that falls apart and is likely to have a swat.
To what purpose? I'm going to use this last turn to do as much damage as I possibly can. And he's going to try to do everything he possibly can to avoid taking more damage. Although he's going, well, Cindy's probably going to be whistled out. Okay. Three, four, five, six. Can Euripides get another one?
At last, violence.
Something at least.
A snotling baked in a pie stands more chance than this.
You know what? Fine. I'm fine with this.
I'm getting hungry. Where's
As long as I don't end up eating an injury. Challenge the call, probably. He can't succeed them all.
not funny? If the refs start to do
You got a neutral,
the world turns mad.
so she's sent off. That's the end of regulation. Scoreless.
All the knocked out players are back on the field.
Here we go. Werewolves are out. They're kicking. Okay. My only scoring option, reasonably, is Adolf de Fleur. Euripides is going to stand in the dead center and hold those trees captive.
Yeah.
Hieronymus is going to pull back and be entirely support. His only role is to keep Adolf safe. Honestly, same thing with Eunuch as well. With Eunuch the Second. And Einik.
That was weird. I'll tell the world.
Baron!
That was
How's it
weird.
going, sir? How was your game? Whatever it was. Hey, I actually get to use this. I get to use this. Ladies and gentlemen, who wanted the Ferala Gatekeeper? There you go. Okay. 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 This is just going to be okay. These three will keep up with these guys. The rest of these guys, the rest of my players are to keep Adolf de Fleur safe. Hieronymus is going to be doing damage. Hopefully so will Euripides. All right. It's exciting, folks. I'm just going to drop the Ferala Gatekeeper now because I don't want to be... I genuinely don't want to... Would. Honestly, okay. Cheering fans. With Loner against Mighty Blow 1. Waiting for use of Knuckle Dusters. Who won that? He did. Fuck. Who got it? Who got it? Kobe Treant got Mighty... No, wait, no. Who got it? Okay. Whatever. This is fine. All right. Zomble. 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 Who on his team got Mighty Blow? The trees already had it. Or did they? None of his halflings have it. None of my players got it.
They must have glue on their fingers. Oh dear. I hope that player has written a will, Bob.
Written? Players can barely speak, Jim, let alone write. You should know. You've been...
All right, he's got Fend. Mighty Blow +1. Mighty Blow +1. Who got Mighty Blow? Scorch Marks. How was the Fireball? It could have honestly been worse. It could have honestly been worse. That is honestly the best result I could have hoped for off of that. It did knock over 3 players, including the ball carrier. Both werewolves and the ghoul at the time. Everybody knocked over. The ball was loose. No injuries. I think only a single stun. So it really could have been so much worse. Could get a 2-die blitz into Shatriel O'Neal and open up Euripides and Enoch. That, honestly, I don't want this to move all that much right now. It's risky caging against halflings, especially with Puggy as an option. I'll risk it. Pushing. Honestly, you could do worse. Could do significantly worse. I'm fine with this. I'm genuinely fine with this. It gets a tackle zone on Lamar Oakham. It gets Dauntless between both trees. That's perfectly usable. That is perfectly usable. And here comes the challenges to the cage. Gonna probably regret turning this into a scrum, but if Adolf can get places, that take route is nice. How about stand up? We fail to stand up and eat the blitz. Nope, here comes the blitz. It's going into Onik.
Too easy.
Well, he's able to get him. Stay put. And Onik is stunned. Okay, you know what I'm gonna do? Depending on where he goes, he's got GFIs. Alright, a push, or... Okay, so the push is fine. Will he follow up? Yes, okay. I'm just going to start running. I'm going to use Eunuch and Onik. Oh, Onik is stunned. Adolf is just... Okay. 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 He's committing.
Is the assist going to be enough to come out on top?
They're going to spend time on the...
Double KO. Oh, that was actually an injury. Oh, shit. Regeneration. Okay. 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 He got rid of that. He got rid of that. Not good. Not good. Tolerable. Not good, but tolerable. Okay. Oh my fucking good
That was an
Gideon.
amazing mess of mediocre mediocrity.
You can say that again.
Wanna bet?
Okay. Adolf is okay. For the moment. It's Zarg dice. Into block.
Hey, any sign
Block
of
into
Statler or
block.
Waldorf?
This isn't bad. I only
No,
have
looks
one.
like they split for good. Maybe
This
they
isn't
didn't
the worst
like
thing
the
I could do.
acoustics.
I only
Why,
have
can't you hear
one
what's being said
reroll.
on
I
stage?
want that for
Every
like a
word.
clutch dodge. Tolerable.
That's disappointing. They're both still standing.
Again. Okay. Not great, but I'm not using the reroll for this. Euripides is holding out. Red die makes it so opponent's armor is 0 if it works. Why is it the first I've heard of that rule? Ugh. My heart rate is so elevated right now. It is because it never works for you.
Nerdlings in the closet.
Stand up worked fine. Oh, timber. Is he still rooted?
Can't argue with that call, can you?
All right, double pows. That's fine. Probably a follow-up. No break.
Another player on the
That's
ground.
fine.
The coach will be spitting teeth about this.
Blitz.
Blind in
And he fails the
Poor fellow lost
dodge!
his nose.
How will he smell without it?
Same as always. Terrible.
Oh.
And this is one of them.
Get him out!
He's on him now, like a halfling on a hot dinner. That player's free. I'd send the ball to him.
Stand up. Stand up. Ah.
If I had a golden
Okay.
crown for every player I've seen lying on the field during my career, well, I could
Scanning,
start
making
my
sure
own
that's
team.
everything.
You only need 1,000,000 gold, right?
Okay. Reasonably, his trees are stuck. He's got 3 halflings that can do something, and Puggy is not able to get anywhere just
Well,
yet.
shall we call it a
He's
night?
behind
Might as well.
Einik.
Certainly wouldn't call it a show.
The best he can get is a 1 die against the ball carrier.
Not a wise place to end your turn on the border of the pitch. If the player gets pushed into the crowd,
I didn't pick a boring
after that
pitch.
happened, it took
Hippo
3
picked a
days
pick.
to put
Hippo's
the
home
back
team this
together.
time round. So he did pick a boring pitch. Here comes the blitz. It will be a 1 die, like I said, and it is stumble. I'm safe. Should have picked Elven Union. Well, he picked. And because he got started before I could ask what pitch we wanted, of course I'm going to use dodge skill. He's probably going to throw me here. No? Okay.
That guy will never.
A good coach always uses the right player for
It is the best looking of the boring pitches. Patty cake, baker's tree.
sure thing in blood.
The pressure's on, Jim. What will they do?
Okay. You have two options here, the thing you do and anything else. Okay. Okay. Here's what I'm doing. I get a 2-9 to Xavier Cherry.
Count those teeth, Jim.
Perfect.
Pick up
Just
the ground
perfect.
in a few seconds' time.
Throw him there. Mark up LeBron Elms. Injury? Yes! Okay. Something? Stun. Tolerable. 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 I have a reroll. Okay. I have an elevated heart rate. Help. Euripides, stand up. Do something. Okay. Now, blitz into the
This
sky.
show is good
Holy
for what
fuck.
ails me.
Do it!
Well, what else?
Insomnia.
Yes! Smack him! Kill him! Kill him! Die! Die! Eat! Okay. Run! 3 options. The thing you do, anything else, and the BS Nuffle decides will happen. You know what? That is entirely true. Can somebody hit me with, like, a sedative or something? No, Sarah, I'm not. Okay. Okay? You know what? No. Done. Help. No, seriously. Help. I'm not having a heart attack. I'm having heart palpitations!
I call that a tie.
I need to guarantee. I've got last turn. I need to guarantee that he does not... I need to guarantee that he does not have an option to one-turn touchdown. I have to. Hard-fought game.
One more step in. A snotling baked in a
Got him!
stands more chance than this poor kid. Actually, where's the nearest pie shop?
Kill him, fans! Kill him for me! Yes! I don't get points, but... Probably from all the drinking you did to the...
In that player's boots.
from the injury. This was all I have consumed today. 100 milliliters. I've effectively had 2 shots. How much is a shot? It is possible. It is also the most I've had to drink in a very long time. So, at least was in a single go. Okay. Hotel shampoo? No, it's 100 milliliters of 1800. Tequila. Okay.
Never went onto the field.
Take this opportunity, get another drink of water.
They're the only ones who did.
I don't think Hippo is having a good... No, oh, that last dodge. Oh, wait, I don't have last turn. Why would I drink hotel shampoo? Four, five. I could get a 1-die on Shatril, but that's... I don't know, it was a small bottle. You're entirely true. Okay. No, I'm gonna eat all the I'm gonna eat all the options that he has. I'm not going to foul him, but I am going to force his choices at the end of it. He gets last turn, but he's not going to be able to catch me. If he stood up Jerry Westwood, and ran him up before, he probably could have, and I would have been scared.
Those players are running each other.
You would think I would have been scared. My heart rate is telling a different story entirely.
I stood on the line of scrimmage and my victims. Fight some action.
Okay. Only one thing I'm doing.
The ball is in the end zone, and
Okay.
Knuckles' sacred text. We have a touchdown.
One
I now
shot.
realize television has one
And
major
it's absolutely
advantage over a
eaten.
live stage show.
Huh? What's that?
A television
deep
you can
enough
turn
kick.
off.
Wakey wakey. One team's got some early knockouts back.
Don't games end after a single score in overtime?
Look, there's a bag
No.
full of fruits and vegetables up here.
No, they don't.
Perchance
All
Statler
right.
and Waldorf were thinking of throwing a
Save block.
party.
Well, this much food won't go very far.
Well, they only wanted to throw it as far as the stage.
Oh, for sure.
Save block. Save Dauntless. Yeah, no, they don't in Blood Bowl 3. It goes to the full 24 turns. Let's just say it's a continued issue of of my shame, you know? The thing is, if he does this smartly, he can still score and force into kicks. It's still possible to fail, especially with the anti-throw teammate play. Need to make... All right, here we go. He needs to get the ball to Kareem McCorn-Jabbar. I'm going to hope for the deepest possible kick. Oh, that's good.
Sunshine is going to complicate the ball pass.
-1 on all passing tests. Yo! Well, I think I did hear that before. It makes more fair versus high agility teams that can just steal or whatever, scoring in 1 to 2. Yeah. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1. No, he's just not going to try it.
Should the players be calm?
Not really.
Okay. That's a win. Guilty as hell. That gets the MVP. All right. Validate the match result while we're right here. Perfect way to end the match on a... No, what would have been a perfect way to end the match would be if he actually tried. I'm not going to say that I'm not going to say what he should or shouldn't have done. I'm just saying that I absolutely would have tried doing that. It would have been like, this is Crenbowl! Big time plays! Not even trying the halfling. Well, if the UI hasn't improved, it's still tough to do mechanically, regardless of dice rolls. It's true. It's absolutely true. It would be tough. Very tough. A pickup, a go for it, a handoff, and then throw teammate, accurate, then an accuracy test, landing, and then 3 dodges minimum, possibly even 2 GFIs. So we're talking like 11 individual dice rolls. The hardest of which would probably be the 4-up pass with 3-up landing, assuming the accurate roll went well. The worst case, a halfling dies, big deal. Also true. What I meant about perfect way in the match was not him conceding more of the fact than the weather changing. Also, yeah, that's actually true. The hardest part of the -1 to passing would in fact make that very difficult. So it would have been a 5-up pass. A 5-up throw teammate. It could have been a 4-up if he had used one of his trees to knock down Euripides. Which wasn't difficult. He'd been doing it all game. But anyway, let's see what those things were. Oh, I get a bunch of points. Lamar Oakham gets 6 points. Magic Juniper, 2. There's no accuracy on throw teammate, but the trees are strong. Okay, fair enough. So probably still would have been about 9, 10 dice rolls, with the worst being the throw teammate. Or do you mean a neutral distance throw? I think I mean neutral distance. It's honestly been a while since I've played Halflings, and I've certainly not played them in 3 yet. Anyway, Gil got 4. And so he's got 6. He can get something. Fuck, I think he can actually choose. Euripides gets 4. He's going to get a random strength. Adolf gets 3, so he's got something more coming down the pipeline. Anik got 2, so he's going to be stuck there for a bit. How about those dice rolls? Okay, it works. Failure in arguing the call? No one worries about that. I know with their movement, they can land short and not even be able to make it in, yeah. You know, just the way to celebrate? Memes I've already drank. More gator hugging? I'm not doing more gator hugging. I need to go get some food. Especially if the tequila earlier is actually a thing. Anyway, let's see. LA Cedars got 37 1s, 38 2s, 32 3s, 29 4s, 33 5s, 31 6s. I'm not specifically going to call that a dicing. 29 to 43 armor. Yeah, that really wasn't great. Brilliant coaching. It did go to me. I still don't know who the hell that Mighty Blow went to. Catch at 50% for him, 0 for me, but I only tried to make 1 catch because the ball bounced. Cheering fans. He got it. I didn't. Dauntless. Honestly, Dauntless has been a great skill this game. Sadly, the regeneration. Yeah. I'm gonna have to look over that. My damage is done. Dedicated fans, I got more. Dodge 67 to 57. Honestly, I'm okay with that. Stunties are difficult to lock down, and 57% dodging on largely 3-ups is not bad. In my experience, anyway. Fireball hit 67%, so it worked well for him. Foul appearance 89%, well for him. Halfling Master Chef. I'm so glad. If those re-rolls, if that Halfling Master Chef had not generally failed in the second half, I would have been in such a bad spot. KO recovery, 100% to 50. 0% land. Loner at 100%. Pickup at 40. He made some decent roller stuff. Pitch invasion at 100. That didn't work. So great so for me. Pro went well. Regeneration at 25%. And it only stopped a zombie. Oh, boy. Let's see. 21 1s for me. 25 2s. 19 3s. 24 4s. 23 5s. 19 6s. I'm not going to say that either side really got diced. I just got away in halftime. 22 push, 10 stumble, 18 pow, 25 both down, 15 skulls. Versus mine, 47 pushes, 17 stumble, 19 pow, 15 both downs, 16 skulls. He rolled more both downs, but arguably a lot of those came on his block character. I mean, his dice at the end were not great. That is absolutely what killed him. But 29 armor, armor value just flat out horrible even for halflings. I mean, you're right. This is absolutely devastating. But again, I'd like to point out, those armors resulted mostly in KOs and stuns. I only really got 3 injuries. So for all intents and purposes, he came out reasonably well. And I don't know what the results of those were. But let's take a look at this. So let's see. Sia is out next week with minus armor value. Is that a problem? Is that going to be a problem? I don't have the money to replace the werewolf. 8 armor is still not bad. Not as good as 9, but whatever. Gil is out next week. That's unfortunately. You wouldn't fire her? I'm leaning that way. Yeah. So yeah, Gil is got some points, but he's out. So I'm gonna be so battered for the next game. Adolf is gonna get a skill, something. Anik is gonna get something to go along with all that. Euripides finally getting a thing. All right, let's start with Anik, our strip ball dauntless player. I can get a random general skill. That's fine. All right. Anik, how are you doing? Let's see what happens. Let's get a skill. We get tackle. Oh, dude. Anik, man. My man. All right, Adolf. What are we adding to this? We can get a general. He's got 4. You can get a general or an agility. Catch. Well, I don't pass. Jump up would be great. Safe pair of hands. Sprint would be amazing. Sure feet sidestep. 6 out of 11. Or we could hope for block. Kick could be useful. Sure hands would be amazing. Shadowing, not so great. Fending would be bad. Fend could be useful. Dauntless, maybe. Dirty player, no. Strip ball wouldn't be terrible. Tackle could be tolerable. Wrestle, situational. But if I get dirty player, that's just going to be really bad. Gil. Can Gil get? He can get a general. He already has block. Dauntless could be useful. Strip ball could be good. Oh, that's right. I can choose. Or get a random agility. Shadowing because it's thematic. I hate to argue with you. That's a good idea. Imagine the Scooby-Doo chase. There's not enough doors for that. And 6 movement's not bad. Shadowing, let's see. D6 plus movement minus movement of the opponent. D6. On a natural 6, this player can move into a vacant without a dodge roll. Don't get it's bad on 6. Yeah, you're right. Dodge isn't helpful necessarily. None of these agility stuff is going to be great for him because he has no hands. Guard, though. I don't need Brawler, I have Block. Break Tackle's not great. Juggernaut. Both down becomes a push. That's not great. Pile Driver, I don't want to do that. Mighty Blow. Guard. Tackle. Tackle would have been great this game. Strip Ball. Could go all in on the Frenzy. It is true the raids remind you of the Scooby-Doo ghosts. Well, certainly some of them. Dauntless has proven to be very useful. And Dauntless plus Block would make Gil an amazing blitzer besides what he already is. Add in the fact that I've still got Shambling Undead and Norse to come. Actually, with that game being done, Fred and gang. Next week is Norse! Three are out. Three are out. He has no bench. Neither do I. Holy fuck, look at that much. Oh. He's down an Ulfwarner and 2 linemen. That leaves him with 10. He'll have 1 loner lineman unless he buys a lineman. Has he played this week? The week just rolled over. Ours was the last game of the week. That's how I know what my opponent is, because we don't know what our opponents are early. That's one of my complaints, at least, ways. How bad was the LA Cedars after this? He's only down 3, but he's still got a bunch of points. It's only linemen. So, yeah. It could have been worse for him. He didn't have to replace anybody. Anyway. So, let's see. Yeti. Jacob Wannabe. There's only 1 Ulfwarner. Okay. Blodge. Oh, a level 4 Valkyrie. With Leader Blodge. Scary. Dauntless can help with the Yeti, but I already have 2 Dauntless. A zombie and a werewolf. Tackle could help with Freya. Lock her down, being the only... Her or the boar. I'm less worried about the boar. The Ulfwarner with Block and Mighty Blow, that's going to be scary to deal with. Norse Raider with Dauntless, plus a potential level. Shadowing on 6. He must have got that randomly. Sadly, that one guy way into werewolves won't get to see your werewolves, which is unfortunate. It is kind of unfortunate. But on the other hand... Sia is also out this week, so The one guy, so the guy weighing 2 into werewolves will not have the opportunity to fall madly in love with our ballerina blood bowler. What do you mean incorrect? They shall be put in the same apothecary room. Who wants to pitch it to SPC that that Sia and his Ulfwerner meet in the locker rooms and start a romance? I'm certainly not. But it's an amazing bit of lore. Alright, we got some levels up anyway. Euripides. Oh, okay. So, Blood Bowl fanfiction, anyone? Not as odd as you might think. There have been... I have, like, some of the, cultured art sites that I frequent. There are some amounts of Blood Bowl there. Not much, mind you. But it exists. Okay. You know, it would be funny to give him kick because he doesn't have any feet. Strip ball. Tackle. Oh, hell. Honestly, I think I'm going to go for tackle. It's not going to be helpful for anything else. I've already finished goblins. Or have I played? Yes, I have played goblins. I have played halflings. What I have left are Norse, undead, history. Okay. Underworld, human, Skaven, lizards, chaos, halflings. No, I still have I've goblin, undead, and Norse. Norse being the next one. Giving Gil tackle is probably the best chance here. Allowing him to lock down the Valkyrie. It won't be as good against shambling undead, but it will be invaluable against goblins. God, you missed the old SPP system. You're right. Like the old SPP system was nice, but I like this. I'm not against this. I'm gonna take tackle. I'm going to gamble against the Valkyrie and for goblins. All right. Adolf is 4. Block could be useful. Fend could be useful. Kick could be fine. Shadowing would be okay. Strip ball, okay. Wrestle, maybe. Sure hands, great. Tackle, tolerable. I'm just going to roll it. I'm going to roll it for general, and I'm going to hope for sure hands or block. Dirty player, I'm gonna hope against, but randoming is great, but everything else about it is ass. Yeah, I can kind of agree with you on that. Here we go. Nuffle. Shadowing. Okay. Okay. Not the worst. It's not my first, second, or third pick, but 7 movements, okay. At least ways if he's on the ball, he'll stay on the ball, potentially. Force people to keep making rolls. All right. Well, Euripides. Block could be great. Dauntless with a 4 strength is okay. Fend, he's already got Stand Firm. Fend is useless. Frenzy could be funny. So would Kick. Dirty Player is not great. Pro, meh. Shadowing, no. Strip Ball, maybe. Sure Hands, no. Tackle could be useful. Wrestle, situational. Armbar could be good. Brawler could be good. Break Tackle would be decent. Grab would be funny. Guard would be amazing. Juggernaut, situational. Mighty Blow, great. Multiple Block, again, situational, but only against, like, say, goblins. Pile Driver, no. Strong Arm, he's not passing. Don't think you can even get Strong Arm. So there's no SPP value under it. You know what? That's actually a player that does not have Throw Teammate cannot get. You know what? That's fair. That is correct. So Strong Arm is off the table. So Mighty Blow, Juggernaut, Guard. Guard would be optimal. Mighty Blow, Juggernaut, Break, Tackle, Armbar. Pile Driver is about the only thing on here that I would not like. If only for the fact that it knocks your uppies down, and I don't want to do that. But it's better than getting something abjectly bad like Dirty Player or Shadowing. So I'm going to take Strength. I'm going to roll the 1 and 9. Hope for Guard. Hope against Pile Driver. Like, Guard, Mighty Blow, or Juggernaut would be great, so it's a 1 and 3. Grab, Armbar, Brawler, and Break Tackle could be useful. Multiple Block is tertiary, and Pile Driver is completely off the table, which means that's what I'm going to get. Alright, let's hit it. Brawler! Alright. With no passing, that makes sense. Yeah, alright. On a blitz, the player can reroll 1 both down. On a block, that's fine. That's fine. That's actually fine. This is perfectly acceptable. What's not necessarily is going in with only 1 werewolf and 1 wraith. This is going to be rough. At 70k, I can only buy zombies, and only 1. That being said, I will have 2 zombie loners next game against Norse. Strong Arm is a passing skill. Yeah. I mean, it really only affects a +1 to any pass test. And it only works with Throw Teammate. And anybody that has Throw Teammate already basically has Strong Arm anyway, so... I'm going to hold off. I'm not going to buy some spare zombies. If the loners prove their worth, I'll keep them. And by prove their worth, I mean steal SPP. But yeah, we'll hold off there. What is the rankings? Well, we have 4 players at 1, 0, and 5. We have Craighead, Dan, Matt, and Hippo here at the bottom. Here I am, dead in the middle with 3 and 3. Nerup and Sandbag sitting at 4 and 2. With this, Nerup is not unbeatable. No, Sandbag is not unbeatable. If I can beat Sandbag, that puts me tied for 4th place. And depending on what happens with
What
Merrick...
was that?
It's called the medium sketch.
The medium sketch?
Yeah, it wasn't rare, and it certainly wasn't well done.
Meanwhile, I'm glad I don't have to play against Blubby or Blubby or Spudster again. But I do have to worry about shambling undead with We Have Meat. Got a ghoul runner with sure hands and sidestep alongside Blodge. Yikes, that's terrifying. In which case, actually, that's really... I'm glad I took tackle. I'm glad I took tackle against that now. So now Gil is going to be very useful for all 3 of my remaining games. Dealing with dodge players. Jack Boxer still could potentially get a level of something. And Ronald McDonald, the mummy, has guard. He's got 2 mummies with guard. No, it's a blitzer with guard. 2 mummies, Mighty Bow block, guard, a blitzer with guard. Oh, hell. What is he saving this for? Is he trying to get a characteristic? Why do I have this deep, sinking feeling that he's going to be my season closer? What would be more optimal? What would be better? What would be better? I'm playing Norse next week. That's going to be brawly and difficult to deal with. Although, they're not going to be nearly as dodgy, perhaps. So hopefully I should be able to lock them down a bit better. Block is going to be a major problem, though. An absolute gut punch to deal with. But what would be the optimal week 7? No, the optimal week 8 would be Cataween. Would be Shambling Undead. No. Actually, no. The optimal would be Goblins. Give me one last chance to grind up points into this. To get some more skills around. Get some more skills around and hopefully be able to be in a position to level up a few more times. And then go into a closer into this. And if I lose it with him and a closer, you know what? Whatever. I fought the top and I didn't make it. But I fought him at the best. So what I want to the team I hope to play in week 8 is going to be Goblins. Problem is, I don't know who I'm playing week 8 and can't find out. Well, honestly, nothing for it. I'm just going to have to push forward and deal with it. It's possible. It is absolutely possible that I can break into top 4 and make playoffs legitimately. Although, considering I fucked up the whole thing, I should probably stick on the... Yeah, I'm an admin. I should disqualify myself from playoffs, but the number of times... Especially, honestly, you know, we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. I want to win. I want to hit playoffs. Let's get the rewards anyway. Yeah, we get Warpstone, we get a title. Let's see what our rewards are here. 63, we get purple dice. We get Corsair Cruises. And that's it. Alright. We get dice and a sponsor. Okay, well. that game got my heart rate just going. I am tired. I am very tired.
I'm really gonna enjoy it tonight.
You plan to like
Little
this
fun
show?
5
Oh, I
hours.
plan to watch
5, 6 hours.
television.
I'm going to go get something to eat and calm down. This has been a fun day. Glad I took the day off. Excuse me. Glad I took the day off. This has been a lot of fun. And now, tomorrow, Carlo is still going. Well, I'll pop in on that a little bit. Heck, I might even. Which one of these? Who are they? I can find that. Coliseum Live. All right. So you know what? Let's go right into them. Let's go right into them. We'll have some fun with that. I'll watch that for a little bit. How do you spell Coliseum? SSEUM. Coliseum Live. Yep, this is it. Got it. All right. Well. All right, we'll go raid this place then. All right, and then for all you all who are still here, thank you all for chatting, hanging around, being all around cool dudes, and helping me get through that nail biter of a game. I will go and watch Coliseum. Let's go have some fun, and I will see you all in the next one. And yep, Coliseum Live is donating to Direct Relief, so do that if you feel inclined. I'm not gonna shill for them, but yeah, go ahead and do that if you wish. I will see you all in the next one. Have a good rest of your day, everyone. My mic. I was on the wrong credit screen.
Terrific, wonderful.
Say, is your friend the avocado here some kind of professional critic?
Nah, he's just unemployed.
You should go to work. Try to make something of yourself.
Oh, like what?
Guacamole. Well, shall we leave?
Why should we leave now? The worst part's over.